It's tough, but look at the views. Honestly, doing an Ironman is easier. With this one, oh, it's just trying not to fall down. Look what showed up in the mail yesterday. My book, The Resilient Athlete, comes out in a few months, and I have been working on some merch recently. Great timing also, because today we're driving 2 hours to Salzburg, where I'll meet with some of the guys I'm coaching for an 83K Ultra as part of UTMB World Series. And actually I will run the marathon distance myself. Just one thing before we go, I'm working on a race fueling and nutrition post, and I'll be running that marathon with a continuous glucose monitor, so I need to apply that one before we go.
Enchanté.
New merch. Going to get the race number. They really make you walk, as if running tomorrow is not enough. All the twos. Now it's full-on race mode. I like that feeling.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, from my side also, it's a pleasure for me to spend this special event with you together and open the race, the trail running race, this whole weekend. And once more again, hello.
Breakfast hasn't started yet, but I got bread with Nutella for the go. Now we drive to the race start. I slept surprisingly well today, got decent 7 hours of sleep. One of those mountains I'll need to traverse when coming back into the finish line. Today is a 39K trail race, 1600 meters of elevation gain. It's part of the UTMB World Series, which is the new thing for me. I wasn't aware that there's a big calendar of these trail races that are happening all over the world. My start at 9 AM, one way through the mountains to Salzburg. Training has been going well, actually, surprisingly. I'm still on a low mileage diet, so the training is a little bit less optimized for a marathon, but I was doing quite a lot of hard, intense work, so actually feeling pretty good about myself. Excited to be on the start line. I'll try to film how it looks like, take you along with me. Park the car, it's just before 7 AM. Need to now get dressed, leave whatever I need in the car, and then I go to catch a bus. Doing a little stroll around the city, still have 30 more minutes to kill. The views are quite epic. We're going all the way behind that mountain and then another one there, but this is Kapuzinerberg to the center and then across the bridge and then the finish line. 40-minute ride through some epic Austrian countryside, and we're here. Half an hour until race start. Just gonna do some final warm-up activation. The strategy for today is gel every 30 minutes, sip of water every 10-15 minutes from these two, refuel them in the aid station, and then this time I'm trying also magnesium shots, one at 1:45 and one at 3 hours. And we'll see. It's gonna be a warm day today, so I'm doing everything to be ready. Okay, first big uphill is done. You couldn't run, had to hike uphill. There was a very narrow path and a big group, so no way to overpass. 5.5 k, 2 more k to go till the aid station. Feeling great, and time for lunch. Oh, and by the way, for everyone that I'm coaching, this is what top of zone 3 feels like. So when you're running a marathon, it should be challenging to speak, but you could still mumble a sentence or so. Basically, the goal is simple: maintain heart rate up to 150, maybe 160 on the uphill. Don't look at the heart rate going down when there is a flat like this. Then basically run by feel. Now I'm running heart rate 160, pace probably 420 or so. I think when I stop talking my heart rate would drop a little bit more. Aid station. The breakfast buffet goes by me. Just enough time to fill in some water bottles and going forward. 10k to next station along this lake. This is a labyrinth. So cool. Going downhill again. Yeah, on the uphills, legs are getting tired. On the downhills I can recover. Still halfway to go. Okay. By far the steepest part of the climb. A bit like a gladiator. Trail running is a lot about non-walking. A third of the elevation. Now it's gonna be a little bit downhill from here. Feeling strong. Enjoy the downhill. Okay, forget about what I said going downhill. It's still pretty much uphill. It's 1 more k to go until the aid station. See you soon. This is one of the false flat sections where it's kind of flat, but it's just uphill. and after that sharp downhill. Yeah, cannot really go too fast here with this one. Whoa, it's just trying not to fall down and go in the right turn. Whew. I better slow down. The course is more or less well marked. In some cases it's just a pink arrow. In some cases it's a white plate with a black arrow. But honestly, when you're trying to focus and not fall down, it's a bit tricky to navigate. Dankeschön. Ah, I'm on course. But wow, that was a hard descent. 1 hour 45 in. It's time for me to drink this magnesium shot to prevent cramping. The course is really beautiful. I'm enjoying it morally, but internally I know that in 5 or 10k it's gonna be pretty tough. Next one. I quite enjoy the distance. The problem is that I haven't done steep climbs in my training that would be over probably 6 or 7% grade. So whenever a quite steep section comes and I'm switching to a walk, then my hamstrings are getting quite tired. On the flat, it impacts the lower back. It's challenging, especially when it's that hot. Heart rate 160, so more or less according to the plan. Okay, I'm not gonna belittle this. It's a hard course. My back is killing me. It's now it's 27k, so roughly 2.5 kilometers till 8 station. Now I'm running down again. Feels that it's loosening up a little bit, but that last kilometer, it was really tough. Less than 9k to go. It's a very steep part of the course. Steepest one. It's the second major uphill. Nobody's running. I'm walking and my heart rate is 165 in zone 4. Honestly, with the heat, it's quite tough. There was a 8 station just 2 kilometers earlier, and I needed that. It's tough, but look at the views. We're approaching the peak. I'm almost done. Honestly, doing an Ironman is easier. Climb is done. Now going downhill. Let's see where my legs will be in 20 minutes time. Whew. Let's go. Let's do it. Arm stretch. I did it. Oh my god. Unofficial time, 4:15. Legs are beaten, back is beaten. I earned the buffet. Congratulations. Oh, I finished. That last bit over the Kapuciner bag was just brutal. It was just as if you're climbing, I don't know, an Empire State Building. Just half an hour hike. Last 50 meters probably. Then it's 2 kilometers downhill. I got a very cool finishing picture. Look. These two girls, they're looking for every finisher and they give away pictures to them.
which is very cool. I didn't expect that. So now I have watermelon on the agenda first, and then I'll go and try to find some pizza for it. Okay, so I'm now done with the race. I'm back at the hotel and I can finally do the one thing that I was waiting for the past 4 or 5 hours.
$7 a.m. the morning after. Just woke up. I'm going for a cold plunge. Everything is super stiff. Honestly, the race was pretty tough yesterday. I feel rough around the edges. But generally I loved the organization of the UTMB. So yeah, we'll be back for sure.
This wakes you up better than a cup of coffee. Oh, it's so good.
Nothing beats cold water for recovery. Okay, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video. In order to stay on course in smaller turns, you really need to look for smaller turns. Nothing beats cold water in terms of recovery than a cold water. Nothing beats recovery.